to a new session on loop statements in Python. So we will be dealing with two kinds of loops in Python over here. They are while and for. So what's a loop? A loop statement is a series of steps or sequence of statements executed repeatedly for n number of times for the given condition is satisfied. And once the condition is proved to be false, the loop ends there. So let's move to the syntax part. While condition colon, and below that we'll give our statements. So while loop evaluates the test condition first, and if the test condition is true, statements inside the body of while loop is executed first, then the test condition is evaluated again, and the process would go on until the test condition evaluated is proved to be false. And once it is proved to be false, the loop ends there. So that's it.
Now let's move to an example. So if you want to display the word HuckTuck 5 times, for a person who doesn't know about loop statements, he would do like this. A is equal to HuckTuck. He uses print function 5 times. Okay. And instead of giving print HuckTuck 5 times, we can use while loop. And the program would be like this. A is equal to 1 while A less than or equal to 5. Print HuckTuck A is equal to A plus 1. So what does it mean? It means the word HuckTuck would get displayed 5 times. So once the value of A becomes 6, it means we are moving out of that loop, or the loop ends there. So the output will be HuckTuck will get displayed 5 times. Hope you've understood the concept. So now let's move to Jupyter Notebook for more examples.
Now let's see how to execute while loop in Jupyter Notebook. So let me show you an example. A is equal to 1 while A is less than or equal to 10, print A. Now the output will be 1 will get printed indefinitely. So our aim is to display the numbers from 1 to 10, and for that A is equal to A plus 1. So now let's assume the output. The first value of A is 1, and now as the current value of A is 1 will get added to that existing output, that is 2, and the next value will be 3, and so on. So let's see the output, and you can see that numbers from 1 to 10 got displayed on the screen.
Now let's move to another example. So in this case we will be displaying all the multiples of 2 till 20. So let's declare A is equal to 2 while A less than or equal to 20, print A, and A should be increased by 2. So A is equal to A plus 2. So now let's see the result. We can see the result as 2 to 20, all the multiples are displayed, and here we are giving the condition as A less than or equal to 20. So till 20 the loop will work, and once the value goes beyond 20 the loop ends there.
In these two cases that we have explained, you might have noticed that we have initialized the value of A and then we have given the condition. So in the first case we have initialized the value of A as 1, and the condition is that A should be less than or equal to 10. So once we are in the loop, that is from 1 to 10 the values will get displayed, and once we are getting out of that loop, so we are in the wrong way or we are in the wrong path, and then it is getting out of that loop. So that's why the numbers from 1 to 10 got printed, and once it gets beyond 10, that means the next value is 11. 11 is not less than or equal to 10. So that's how we got out of that loop. And the second case, the first value of A is 2, and the condition is that A should get displayed till the value of 20, and once it goes beyond 20 it will get out of that loop, and the results till now will get displayed. So that's how we got the values from 2 to 20.
So that's all for this session. I hope you guys have understood the concept of while loop. In the coming session we will be dealing with for loop. So before moving to for loop, you guys should practice while loop very well. Have a good day.